Good morning, world. Letha Myers, Berkshire Hathaway Home Sale Realty in warm and sunny Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Very warm for November in our area, and that is exactly what I want to talk to you today. It's the reason I jumped on here, is solar power. I recently, in the lovely month of October, had two experiences with homes with solar panels on, and I got a very quick and not always pleasant education in selling properties with solar panels on. So I thought a lot of you might be thinking about it, thinking it's going to save you money, it's going to save the environment, and I want you to hear from selling your home perspective from me. So my first experience was a home in Elizabethtown, was my listing with solar panels. They had leaked over time, and I'm here to tell you, once you do some research on the internet on solar panels, that's a very frequent complaint of people. Tesla has taken over most of these solar panels from Solar City in our area. They went out of business. Yes, they sent out a contractor to repair the ceiling in that property, but they did it very, very poorly. Buyer wouldn't accept it. We had to bring in the ever wonderful Greg Marzik with the pros, who fixed the ceiling professionally, matched paint, and we moved on. But that was an extra expense to those sellers. And I believe fully that they were very lucky that they had buyers who were willing to accept the contract with the solar panel company. My second situation, I sold a home with solar panels in nearby Mountjoy, Pennsylvania. Lovely home right here, beautiful. Couple acres in the country. This family has small children and they want to raise their kids in the country. But look out back. We have tons and tons and tons of solar panels covering the roof. There we go. You can see a vent stack for the plumbing coming right up through them. So good luck finding roofers who want to go up there and climb around solar panels to replace something that's normally very, very simple. Holes through your roof. Now imagine when a buyer is looking at your home and they're saying, geez, I'm gonna have to take those panels off to replace my roof. And this one is gonna need a new roof probably within the next 5 years, something the buyer is willing to accept, but they have a much longer term power purchase agreement, not lease, with Tesla for these panels. So are they going to want to put holes down through a brand new roof? No, very clearly no. And you think you have a lease, you don't. I mentioned power purchase agreement a moment ago, and that is what you have. And that's not necessarily a fun thing. You are committing to a 2.9%, in this case, increase in your electric bill yearly. So maybe the first couple years you might have gotten slightly under market rate for your electric bill, and maybe that's how they talked people into it. But by now on that particular home, it's up to as much, maybe a little bit more. And you're taking a gamble on what utility costs will go up, 2.9%, less, more. But nobody wants those holes, nobody wants the leaks, nobody wants to be committed to this for the next 15 years. If you're a buyer buying a house, it's just very difficult. So I hope you think about all of those things before you would commit to putting solar panels on your roof. Everybody says they're going to stay in their home forever, but things happen. Death, job transfer, life happens. Now all of a sudden you want to move and you accept the next person to take these panels over for you, and it's not easy. In this particular case, I have a very savvy, thank goodness, buyer who consulted a solar expert and an attorney and was not happy, didn't want to take them, called foul, being told it was a lease when it was not, and it cost the seller a lot of money to move on from those solar panels. So please, I know we all want to save our planet. My sellers in October said they did it for the world, the cleanness of our air, for the next generation. And believe me, I get it. I'm not saying that we all shouldn't do something to try to save the planet, but are you going to feel that way when you have trouble selling your property or it costs you a lot of extra money? Read, think about it, call me. I do now have a lot of experience, I feel, in solar panels. Happy to help answer any questions you might have and find you a home that's perfect for you. So call me anytime at 717-572-9513. But please read, do your research, and think about it before your decision is to put solar panels on your roof that don't even give you a tax credit because you don't own them. You're not buying them. It's really a difficult situation you may be getting yourself into. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.